Hello everyone and welcome back to Granted Gardens. Today I wanted to do a little DIY video. So I had a friend that posted her version of this on Facebook and I thought it was really cool and I kind of wanted to make my own version. So what we're doing today is we're going to make DIY hand sanitizer. A few things that you need for this. Number one of the main ingredients is going to be aloe vera. So aloe vera actually has bacteria killing properties within it. So it is commonly used in all kinds of medicines for those purposes. So here I've got my little aloe vera plant. I've had him now probably over a year. He's done exceptionally well. I really like him. I hate to cut from him, but he grows back. I mean, I've got a lot of new growth coming, so it won't bother him. But I wanted to cut from him to give this demonstration to you guys. So what I did is I just went ahead and I chopped off just one of these little sprouts. You can see it here. It's got some goopies on it. So I just took a clean knife and sliced this and just took one little branch of aloe here. I did this probably about 20 minutes ago and I'm letting it set up on a plate for about a half an hour because you'll start to see some of this yellow stuff come out. If you let this sit for about a half an hour, all the yellow stuff will come out. That discoloration will all come out on the plate. What we are going to try and do though is we are going to try and extract this gooey center here, if you can see that. So this center right here is all the gel, is the aloe vera gel, and that's what we want to get to use in our hand sanitizer. So like I said, I've had this sitting now for about a half an hour, but you want a branch of your aloe vera plant. It really depends on the size of the container and how much you're trying to make. For the sake of a video, I'm just going to start with one and see how far it gets us. I'll probably need quite a few more to fill this up, but I can do that after the video is done. I just wanted to show you guys how I do this. So you have one branch of your aloe vera. You need a little container. I think I got like 3 of these for $1 at the dollar store. This one here, and it's just a little pop top to squeeze it out. And then you need some of your favorite essential oils. So as far as the oils go, I'm going to use doTERRA On Guard. The reason why I'm using this is because doTERRA On Guard has properties in the oil as well that help combat flu and cold germs as well, so either to slow down or inhibit the growth of those germs for spreading them. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some drops of my On Guard. You can use any essential oil that you would like. It'll help kind of feel the smell, and like I said, if you get an oil that has other properties to it to help combat illness or fight off germs, then added bonus. And then you can also, I do have rubbing alcohol here. You can add rubbing alcohol. You don't necessarily have to because like I said, the aloe vera has the properties in it that we need to kill off the germs. But if you don't necessarily have quite as much aloe that you can use and you want to fill up a container, you can go ahead and add in rubbing alcohol as well. But it's not necessary. So we'll see how far we get. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I tried to set this up so that you could see me, but it's going to be kind of hard. So we're going to go ahead and start with our little aloe plant. I'm going to go ahead and just chop off the end here. And like I said, I got just a really, like a clean knife. You just want to make sure it's clean and sharp. So I went ahead and chopped off the top. And then now I just want to cut along the side just to get the edge off so that I can kind of start peeling this open. So yeah, you can see me. So you just want to thinly slice along the side. Again, we're really just trying to open that edge. We are not trying to cut out any of the gel yet. All right. And that should just come right off. Getting a little bit of the gel. I could probably have a sharper knife. There we go. That's what we wanted. That would probably benefit we are in the middle of remodeling the kitchen, so any and all kitchen utensils are hard to find. All right, so we got the edge off. So there with the edge off, I'm gonna see if I can get this over to you guys. With the edge off, you can see all that gel in there? That's the good stuff. That's what we want. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the other side as well. Try and just get a thin amount off the side without cutting out the gel. And it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be effective. So it doesn't have to be neat, it doesn't have to be all one swoosh. You just don't want to cut out the gel. All right, so we got both sides open. Now I'm just going to take the knife and very easily remove the skin from the other two sides. This is actually really easy to do. It's not hard, it's just slippery. So, very slippery. And again, doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be effective. All right, so now we're down to where we've got our gel and one side of the skin left. At this point, we're just gonna go ahead and scrape it off. And I've got a little bowl here that I'm gonna put it in. Actually, I might not even need a spoon. Here we go. There we go. Make sure that we get as much of that gel off that skin that we can, because that's the good stuff. There's actually quite a bit that you can do with aloe vera gel, so do not feel like you're restricted to only using this for hand sanitizer. This process would be the same process that you would use for any kind of like moisturizers or hand creams or anything that you would want to put together to put on wounds. Aloe vera can be very beneficial to healing wounds. Yes, we've got our gel. I'm trying to show it to you without making a complete mess. Here we go. Woohoo! We've got our gel, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in our bowl. I'm gonna get a fork and I'm just gonna mix it up and kind of squish it up so that it's more liquidy and not quite so solid. So you can see it's pretty solid. All right, so now I've got my aloe vera mixed up. It's kind of hard to see in the bowl here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and put the aloe vera into my little container here. I'm gonna try and do this without a funnel. We'll see how good. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So for that one leaf, I got that much aloe vera in my bottle. Can you see? Yeah. So with one leaf, I've got this far with my aloe. So you can obviously repeat the process multiple times. You'll get more in here. But for the sake of videos, I'm gonna keep on moving. Now, say that you don't want to do this whole aloe vera plant thing, like this is taking too long. If you have aloe gel, like at home in your cupboard, you can just use the aloe gel. You can just go to the store and buy the aloe gel. But for the sake of being extra and the fact that I'm adding this to my Homemade Health Facebook page, because I think it's really cool that it's something that you can make yourself at home from plants. I love the concept of that, so that's why I'm doing it this way. It might be the harder way, but it's definitely more fun too. All right, so we've got our aloe in here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add about 20 drops of your favorite essential oil. I am using doTERRA's On Guard. So we're gonna do 20 drops here. I love the smell of this. Okay. All right, so we've got our 20 drops of essential oil in there. And then again, you can go ahead, you can add the rubbing alcohol as well if you'd like. But basically at this point, you can just shake it up. And like I said, I'm gonna keep going with some more of my leaves to fill this up. But once you shake it, and then you can go ahead and you can just dispense it just like you would regular hand sanitizer. Rub it in. It smells so good. And it dries really, really quickly. So it does have a little bit of the goopy consistency at first, but it dries and my hands are not goopy at all. Not at all. See how fast that dries? That's awesome. That's really cool. Nice and clean. I love it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. It was really fun to do this little project with you. If you guys know of any more little DIY plant related kind of things like this that you do yourself or that you'd like to see me show you how, please comment below. I'm always on the lookout for ways that I can kind of create my own stuff, especially out of the stuff that I grow at home. So thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to sharing more with you soon.